really dirty and sweaty, and I could use a bath and a teeth brush and proper nutrients inside my body, and I could use water that hasn't been sitting in the car in plastic. I really love to drink water that is inside of glass containers. In fact, it's my favorite to drink along with distilled water, because I've learned from my personal experience, this electromagnetic currency cleans me up the best and brings me the most joy. I especially love making teas and adding plants or fruits and other things to my water compositions that bring more joy to the experience, should I choose to inhabit this ability to respond and create my experience as I choose to experience myself by being. I'm breaking out a lot on my face because I haven't been eating the right things, and I haven't been releasing, I haven't been exercising, I haven't been washing, or whatever. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, and I have like a lot of pain, but I also have a lot of joy through the pain, and I've learned a way to kind of enjoy the pain and kind of find comfort through the uncomfortable, but I'm also finding out ways to get rid of the uncomfortable comforts, like these habits that I'm so used to being uncomfortable and going through grief and suffering. Like, I'm just now learning how to fix and anchor all these lessons. Sometimes I get really depressed buying groceries because I get stressed out that I can't afford them. And some people just don't know what it's like to live like that, and like sometimes I also struggle with, am I even worth feeding myself type thing, like I know that's really screwed up, but that's really like where I'm at and where I've been. And then I feel like a lot of people just don't care about feeding me and taking care of me in that way. Instead, they want to like feed my genitals right with their private parts. They don't really care about me and my heart. They just want to use and take from me and me love them. They don't care about loving me. They don't even know what that means. They just want to know what love means so that they can feel it and be it themselves. Some cells are very selfish, and it's animalistic and normal, It's opposite polar reactions. My hands are extremely dirty from playing in the dirt today. I've had so much time connecting to nature. I've just found so much joy. And soon I'm just going to have to rest my bones and relax because I've done so much work today. I'm going to take the longest bath ever. I like to give myself permission to take an hour-long bath, completely derobed and fully just absorb and be, instead of feeling a need that I have to work and broadcast my baths, just because that's the only thing that some of you seem to value from me, is my connection to the water, which comes from my Atlantis and my Lemuria and my ancestral lineage of the powers of healing that my family has done for generations, and that has been trying to take from me, and that the powers have been used for bad, and with my will, under disguise that I would get something that I thought I wanted, that came with an unspoken contract, So excuse me that I've learned the hard way, and I want to teach you what I've learned, because I don't want you to suffer the way that I have, because my pain was my paycheck and it made me rich. But allow my riches to be shared with you so you don't experience what I have, that I had to pay the price with my life, how I spent my time and my experience here on this planet. I'm very grateful for every moment that I've had. And I'm not certain that, I'm not, like, if you gave me $100,000, even $100,000 couldn't buy me another day to live. I mean, I'll admit that, like, I could, probably get a doctor and probably get more help. But, like, if you're not invested in me and my health and my being, then where are you? Where's your being? Are you even invested in your health for yourself? Or are you spending your money on things that are killing your cells and your being, that cause harm? I really just feel like I need to connect to plants and go be in nature for a little while. So if you want to do something nice for me, I could use that. I could use that more than anything, this Airbnb experience that I like to have sometimes. And the way that you can support that is by sending me PayPal or paying through YouTube, or I'm not sure whatever way that, we can match each other's frequency on, the world has created select portals where we can receive payments. I find that so interesting, the amount of companies who specialize in receiving money. Like, that's fascinating. I encourage somebody else to make a new company that does that all they do is currency and help people receive money, because there's so many limitations between countries and currencies. There's an electromagnetic currency, an energetic exchange that happens when you pay people with respect and time and energy and physics, just like when you put it into plants and into yourself and your awareness. Okay? I love you so much. I just want you to take care of yourself. And yeah, by you taking care of yourself, you take care of me. And the more better off you are, the more you'll have to give, right? And share. Because we can't take this to the grave. All we can take to the grave is our body. So create a space where you can be received. You know, if you love me, show me, please. All I have is right now. Help me be happy. Unfortunately, some of my problems are money driven. And I know that money can't fix the problem. And if money can fix the problem, it's not a real problem. But yeah, unfortunately, in this world that has been built, I need money to have a house and a safe place for people to go. And some of you have houses you don't even care about. And that they're just sitting there. You know, and for what? For your own ego? You know? For another day that may never come because you don't care and your heart's not there? Share. Sharing is caring. No, it's not easy. Here we go. Home is my favorite place to be. But it's very rare that I ever found this place of home, that I had come to know inside myself what it even meant, my own personal boundaries of being comforted and resting within myself. A lot of it came with a mental state, a feeling state, a state without judgment, without attachment. Simply breathing and being. Woo! Oh my goodness. Some people are so selfish and driven by money and just like don't care and hurt others with their dis-ease, and they just bring it everywhere they go because they won't take care of themselves. But no one else can take care of it except for you, and if you could see that, then you could change the whole world by just taking care of yourself. But no one taught you how to take care of yourself, and no one's going to be able to teach you that because only you know what that looks like, because it'll feel good to you. But if you're not giving yourself permission to feel good, you're going to keep feeling bad because no one else cares and knows what that looks like for you, because all they care about is themselves. And they'll just take from you as long as you let them. The narcissist that takes, and the empath that gives. I'm sharing with you these truths, man. I hope that you can find the value in them and take care of yourself. It feels like the only way you're going to listen to me is if I go in the bathtub. And that breaks my heart, dude. It really breaks my heart. So I think that when I get home, I'm going to go inside the water and do a first round of a bath of my being. And then I'll wash my clothes after. Because this is the only way you're going to pay attention. Alright, so notice this. You see these stripes? Know my colors. Know the way that I'm trying to express myself and be received. See how dirty my hands are. How much work I put into the earth and the planet and my experience. Even my feet are so dirty. It has me questioning my identity of like what I'm doing. Like, is it even legal? Like, and most of all, why were these things that were so normal and natural illegal? Like, why did they put limits and conditions on who we are being and what is good and bad and wrong and right even looks like? Because we'll know what's wrong and right because it feels wrong or right? So we have to trust ourselves in the process and understand what really is, instead of rejecting ourselves and limiting and conditioning and narrowing the perspective and policing ourselves and hurting ourselves and like, you know. Can you process that? If you can't, please replay this video over and over again until you finally get it. Don't shut it down. Don't have cognitive dissonance or reject or deny. Maybe you can't take it right now and you have to come back another time. Or maybe I already lost you. And for that I apologize that I couldn't give you my message the way that I needed you to get it. But it's overwhelming for me, so I'm passing it on to you because I can't even take it because I'm having a hard time digesting it. It's having a hard time being with me. I'm having a hard time being with me, being with it. This consciousness, this knowing, this pain, this frustration, this loneliness, this hunger that no amount of food or anything can fill, and nothing can please me until I do my duty of what I'm doing here. I trust you. I love you. I'm surrendering to you. To God. Omnipresence. Simply asking you to let me be me and let me eat and be in peace by letting me, please. Feed me. Let me pay me respect and time and honor. Grace me by the grace of God. Please tithe me. please understand. I would love to commit my entire life to serving God, but I can't do that in America if all we worship is money. That's inside my books. It's so funny. These are ancient teachings. I wish I could have you on my team. I'm just looking for Team Trina Mason. Looking for Team Trina Mason. Please remind me that I'm looking for Team Trina Mason. If you're listening to this, and if this video is not titled that, looking for Team Trina Mason, please make me write that. Looking for hashtag Team Trina Mason, because Trina needs to tighten up and find herself. She lost herself a long time ago, and she found herself through you. Okay? It means so much to me. And I'm doing my best to show myself, future Trina, how much I love her by taking care of me and my children that are not yet born. Man, if my children can hear this message now, my message to you is be yourself. And not to do as I do or what I've done, and find your own way. And yeah, I'd ask you not to do things the hard way. There's a lot of us who have gone through these things, and we'll tell you not to go that way because we learned it and we knew where to mess up. But if you have to learn it for yourself and go through the same stuff we did for historically generations, why do you think we all tell the same story? Alright? It's what happens. Where attention goes, energy follows. You gotta travel and share your light and be smart. Stop killing each other. Stop being brainwashed. It's not just America. It's not just America. It's not America. It's the United Nations, Agenda 21. What do you think that they're doing? You know what white people are, y'all? You know what I just came to the conclusion what white people are? White people, if black is the absence of color, right? And white is all the colors, right? We're everything mixed. All the melanin, the lack of melanin. Understand what's going on, dude. There's so much subconscious subliminal programming, and you're just not paying it any mind and attention. Why do you think that is? Why do you think you were taught to overlook those things? What's the shadow of that? Will you reflect on the opposite side of your actions? Say please, say thanks. Know what's up. Show up for yourself and the planet by being yourself. Know who you are. Know how many generations it took for you to be born here. Yeah, this person's gonna let me go. I'm so happy to be going home and be cleaning up. I gotta charge my phone. I need to have some time alone is what I really need to do, but I just don't know when to stop giving. So I'm gonna give you all of me because I live to serve. My life is seva. Okay? And my life isn't just a movie for you to watch. This is my real life. I'm not acting. I may have put on a front and facade and been an actress in the past, but now I'm showing you the Trina Mason Truman Show. You know what I mean? So I'm here to teach. But like, don't let me just give to you freely, you know? Please give back to me. Please let me eat. Please teach me. Please show me. Don't allow me to give too much. Give back to me. Give back to the planet. Do the right thing. Only you know the way. You're going to feel guilty, you know? You're going to know when you owe me one. So, do me right, you know? And I don't mean like sexually. Don't get so freaking brainwashed by your tools, by your organs, right? You need to have cleansed and pured organs. You have all these impurities inside your body and it's making you destroy yourself and everybody else. So allow me to get in touch with your body, yourself, your creation, and see your power. Instead of like giving that responsibility to somebody else, unconsciously or consciously. So all I can do is teach and remind you of who I am and where I've been and what I've done. So please take your time and know what's up. Okay? I love you. Namaste. Javagwan.